Shall we start?
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. And I hope you guys had a good day. I know it might be tiring. It's 8:30. And first of all, thank you so much for turning up. And thank you for arranging this session for our club president, Abdullah. And also, thank you so much for Khaleejan for agreeing to do this. We have got this as a series. I think, Tulika, you are aware, as well as those who are watching this in recording and so on. So I hope it will be a great benefit to all of us. So without any further ado, I'm going to pass this session to Khaleejan, but of course, Abdullah, if you wanted to say something, you're most welcome. So just to let you all know that today's session is, we had so many questions, Khaleejan. I mean, like when we started this off. So people were asking about, oh, what is this contest about? How do I qualify? Do I need to be senior? Do I need to finish the levels? What are the contests? What are the rules? Is it going to be like a meeting? So I believe all that will be answered in today's session with Khaleejan because he has been there for long. Plus, so we named today's session as the speech contest in overview, preparation, and tips. And at the end, we will be having a question and answers. So with that, thank you very much. And let me pass it to you, gentlemen. Khaleejan, I think you can take over. Abdullah, good?
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Okay, so when we discuss about speech contests, the recognized contest by Toastmasters International is International Evaluation, Humorous, Table Topics, Tall Tales, and Video Speech Contest, of which the ones which are being conducted by TGIS is International Evaluation, Humorous, and Table Topics. You all are aware that there is club level, area level, division level, district level contests. Yes. So usually the eligibility for those contesting at club level, basically the member should be a paid member of the club. The club should be in good standing, and we should maintain eligibility at all levels. Only for the international speech contest, we have to ensure that the member or the contestant has completed level 1 and level 2 of pathways, or he has a DTM award. So these are the conditions basically for contesting. Of course, there are many ineligible players actually. For example, region advisor, DTM Sujit was the region advisor, so he could not have contested. The district director, program quality director, club growth director, the division director, area director, they cannot contest actually even for the club level contests. So it's kind of simple. And now when you look into how does the contest move forward, from club, it goes to area, division, and from division, it goes to district. This is, I think, clear. Yeah. And TMI has how many regions?
11.
TMI has how many regions?
11.
15 regions.
15 region,
Yeah, 1 to 14 and region U. So of which we fall under region 11. There are 10 districts in region 11. 20, 74, district 79, 94, 104, 105, 114, 116, 122, and 127. We are from district 127. District 127 has 7 divisions, from division A to H. We are under division C. Division C has 5 areas, from area 9 to area 13. We fall under area 10, which has 5 clubs: TGIS, Dubai Kannada English, Building Leaders, Hot Pack Global, and Q Voices. TGIS, I think, now has 40 members, correct?
Yeah, 40.
Yeah.
Today it will be another 2, it will be 42.
So if you notice in TGIS, you will have to check who all have completed level 1 and level 2. In case they have to participate in the international speech contest. This is mandatory. So if you go through the DCPs, you will be able to figure out who has done this. Make sure they have logged it in their base camp. Yeah, they have to go to their pathways and login. This has to be done. Unless that is done, they will not be eligible to compete. I think this is kind of clear. Yes.
Yes, yes.
So there is a speaker certification of eligibility and originality, item 1183, which has to be followed. The contestant has to fill and sign the speaker's certification of eligibility and pass it on to the contest chair before the contest. So, of course, there will be a contest briefing by the contest chair, wherein the contestant must be available. Yeah, so all the rules will be read out. And I think you are planning to have a session on each contest. Yes, in the coming days. So each contest briefing, you will get a better idea for each of them. Yeah. Then other than that, what do I say? There are the speech contest rules, which is available in the rule book. Download it. I can share it in the WhatsApp chat also over here. Have you been able to look at it, any of you?
Yeah, I am able to.
Have you seen the speech contest rule book?
I have seen that when I have downloaded from the website. No, not website, from our Google, for Google Drive, but that was from the last years. So there
So
must
I
be
have
some
just given you
changes.
the new one. This is 2023, 2024.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you are able to have you saw this, yes? Correct. And I will share with you also the speaker certification of eligibility. You've got this also, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you look at the, let me try to share a screen. I don't know. You gave me the co-host right now.
Yes.
Vijay downloading now. Vijay, all those things downloading now.
Are you able to see the speech contest rule book?
Yep.
Yes. So this is the speech contest rule book 2023-2024. Yeah. This is what you have to follow. So each contestant who is going to compete, they have to have a look at this. Of course, the coming sessions, you will get better idea. This is basically it is broken up into how the policy is. Yeah. What I spoke to the districts and division and club level, how it is, what are the policies, then the eligibility criteria, for each member to compete. At club level, I told you what is the requirement. You should be a paid member, a member in good standing. The club should be in good standing. Yeah, and the ineligible people, I told you, the region advisor, the district officers, international officers, see, all these people are ineligible. They can't compete actually. So other than that, many other details are here regarding the chief judge, the voting judge, which maybe you need not look into right now, but you should be aware that a contest has a chief judge. There will be voting judges who will be anonymous. A tie-breaking judge will be there. The contest chair will be there. Yeah. So all these details are here. Then the selection sequence is also mentioned here. From club level, you go to area. From area, you go to division. From division, you go on to district. Yes. Then the speech subject and preparation. Of course, for humorous, for international, you have to select your subject, your topic. Yeah, you will be talking on a topic of your own. For table topics, it will be provided to you during the contest. For evaluation, there will be a test speaker, who will be coming over there and delivering his speech, which you basically are supposed to evaluate. This is very simple procedure. And then what is the general procedure in details they have shown over here? Who all are there? A contest chair is there, chief judge is there, voting judges are required, 2 tally counters will be there, 2 timers will be there, and so on. At area contest, how does it happen? At division contest. So at club level, basically you are supposed to again move forward and look into the timing of the speeches. Yeah, all these details again will be shared with you during the briefing. The timers will be having their timing device, the signaling device, with which for international speech it is a 5 to 7 minute speech. At 5 it will be green, at 6 it will be amber, at 7 it will be red. You get disqualified if you speak less than 5 minutes. Yeah. I mean 4 minutes and 30 seconds, and you get disqualified if you speak more than 7 minutes and 30 seconds. This is for international speech. For table topics, it is 1 minute and 2 minutes. The green will be at 1 minute, the amber will be at 1 minute 30 seconds, red will be at 2 minutes. You get disqualified if you speak less than 1 minute, you get disqualified if you speak more than 2 minutes and 30 seconds. For evaluation speech, it is again 2 to 3 minutes. Less than 1 minute 30 seconds, you get disqualified. More than 3 minutes 30 seconds, also you get disqualified. There is no tall tales contest being contested at. You're not planning to have a tall tale contest. Am I right, President?
What is that?
Tall tale contest is a very interesting one, actually. They had it conducted at Dubai Toastmasters Club recently. So you exaggerate, it's like you lie. You just give a fictitious speech. There's nothing true on what you are saying, basically. It's a fun thing. If you can think about it, maybe not as a contest, maybe, just a tall tale speech you can try, and Dubai, I saw it at Dubai Toastmasters Club. It was really fun. I can share with you the judges' ballot. You'll have an idea how the judging is done. The criteria is completely different. So here, if you notice, the timing criteria is completely given in the same sheet. Yeah. Then if protests are there, before the results are announced, the protest is to be lodged. Yeah. It can only be with basis on eligibility, originality, and in case a contestant is referring to another contestant's speech. For example, you come to speak on stage and you say, like the previous contestant spoke about 1, 2, 3, I also have the same opinion, or something. You should never refer to another contestant's speech when you are actually giving your speech. You can get disqualified because of that. So, and the protest, it can be only lodged with the chief judge or the contest chair and with no one else. And before the contest becomes adjourned, you have to protest in case you have any. But you will have to show proof also. Now you're saying this has happened, you'll have to show proof that, yes, I'm telling it because of this and this is my proof. Of course, they will have a separate session. They will discuss and decide. In the end, the decision of the voting judges and the qualifying judges will be final. In case you're having any props or electronic devices, anything if you're using, you are supposed to actually notify the contest chair before the contest. If you do not notify it, it would become an issue because everyone would be surprised that you used a prop which was not declared, and you could get, your marks could get counted down based on that. The judging might go down based on that. Yeah. Other than that, you have separate rules. Again, I'm not sure, Abdullah, you want me to go in detail for each contest because you're having.
This is fine. Yeah.
So it's in detail there in this, for international contests, what are the rules? For evaluation contests, what are the rules? Humorous, what are the rules? Table topics, what are the rules? It's all there in this. You only have to go through this file and it should be all clear. So other than the rules, you have the contest checklist also. As to a contest chair, what is his checklist? He's supposed to conduct a briefing, he's supposed to make sure that 1, 2, 3 is collected from the contestants. Here, if you notice 118, item 1183, speakers, certificate of eligibility and originality, all this should be taken from the speakers. The timer record should be available. The judges' guidance ballots must be available. So when you are conducting the contest also, Abdullah, you would have to have an organizing committee do this. Because say if you are contesting, you should not be part of the organizing committee. Because you can finalize the chief judge, you can finalize the tally counters, the judges, but you should not be part of the contesting team. You should not contest. You should be part of the organizing team only. Because the judges should be anonymous. And they should not be known by anyone. The tally counters actually also should be in a way anonymous. So whoever is in the organizing committee, make sure that, you are not in the contestants list, or you don't tell anyone that these are the judges. You should not inform anyone that these are the judges. Usually it is the VP Education who organizes the contests. So, or the president and the VP Education. and no one should, but if the VP Education wants to contest, someone else should, take it up and organize, because in the end, everyone should look into individual goals also. Yeah. So this you will have to check with your teammates, your ex-com, who all is contesting, and they should not be part of the organizing committee. Yeah, I hope that is very clear. Yeah, be very careful with that. And other than that, contestants briefing, I spoke to you during the contest. Actually, what are the rules to be followed? It is also over here. Again, each education session which you have, they will give you more details. The chief judge's checklist is here. So it's all transparent. There is nothing which will be made. No rules will be newly made. It's all here. It's not like you can change this. You can't change these rules unless the district comes with a few set of rules, which the contest chair will brief you during the contest chair briefing. Yeah, the district is allowed to, state the rules, but all throughout the club, area level, division level, this rule should be followed. In case the district is telling, a few things like, 1, 2, 3, there are small changes, and it was, of course, decided by the district ex-com and all that. Voting was done and they decided it. That will be briefed by the contest chair, but it will be followed at all levels. There will be no change to that. This is your checklist. Yes, it's a very simple thing before the contest, what you should do as a contestant. For international humorous, select a topic and prepare your own substantially original speech. So when you say original speech, originality, 25% of it, of the content of your speech, you can quote from other references, but you should tell it was quoted by who. Not more than 25%. The balance, 75%, it should have originality. It should be original content of your own speech. Yeah, you should work on it. Then, of course, you must attend the contestant briefing. You must be physically available or online, however you're conducting it. In case you're not available, you can, have someone represent you during the briefing. But when the contest happens, before you're called, if the contestant is calling on you on stage and you're not there, the alternate person can take up your role and take part in the contest because he was already briefed. Yeah. So these things, again, all these things are there. The contest chair, you have to inform if you're planning to use any props. Review the speaker's certification of eligibility and originality. If you want, I can open that and show it to you also once this is done. Attend the speaker's rehearsal and take note of the speaking area. Why speaking area? Sometimes the contest chair defines the speaking area. This is the speaking area. You should use it. And in case it is defined, all the contestants should use the speaking area. You cannot go beyond it. The judges will also be notified that I have briefed the contestants that this is the speaking area and they should use the speaking area. You cannot go beyond that. So judges will be looking into that also, since you have been briefed that this is the speaking area. In case you are not briefed, that's another story. Yeah, it's okay. But please try to maintain. You can ask the contest chair initially itself, I would like to know where the speaking area would be or how it would be. Sometimes the venue is not finalized, for the contest and all that. So at times you might not be able to define it. But in your case, you already have the venue finalized. I believe it will be in the same place. Correct, President?
Yes.
You'll be having the contest in the same place. So, yeah. And then during the contest, yes, you're supposed to be silent before your introduction. You have to set up and be prepared with your props and visual aids. Anyone can help you with this. Of course, they should not be visible, and it is not the responsibility of the contester or any other contestant official to do it also. Yeah, once you're introduced, you should proceed immediately to your speaking area and speak. Remember, verbal or non-verbal action. If you show a gesture, the timing starts.
Yes.
You stand on stage, you move your hands, or you show a facial expression, your timing starts. Verbal or non-verbal gesture, that is when your timing starts. Yeah. I guess that's pretty much it. Yes. So you are ready to go ahead with your contest. Would you like to know more? Let me know. What else?
Yeah, I have noted few things.
Okay.
One doubt, I think Vijay also noted. Maybe let me finish first. You
Okay.
said referring the other speaker. Maybe it can be the same story, right? If I am not quoting that as Khaleejan said earlier, no. But I may be saying the same story. Is that okay?
So if you're saying the same story, like I told you, it falls under originality. How can two speakers have the same story unless you're your siblings, or you're related to each other, or you work in the same
Okay.
company? It makes sense. The
No,
judges
not the
will,
whole story, part of the story, if it
when,
comes
as I told you, up to
matching.
25%. If,
Ah,
for example, the story is from some book,
yeah.
some book. Of course, you have to quote which book you're telling it from. Yeah, and it
Mm,
cannot be more than 25% of your speech.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So you are basically 1 minute or 45 seconds in a way. You understood? Out of
Mm,
your 7 minutes which you have, or how much ever you speak, they will look.
mm,
25% of the content should not be it should be within 25% actually. Yeah,
okay.
25%
Yeah.
of your content can have references to outside material, but you
Mm,
should quote where that reference is from. Yeah, when you're telling that. But if two speakers are telling the same thing, it's very rare. Okay, it's very,
yeah.
very rare. But that can be understood in case you're related, and that it is up to the judges. A protest can come
Mm,
because maybe you guys prepared it together, or you're taking advantage. Someone else spoke about it and you're using the same thing.
yeah.
25% is a good amount of time, so you already got some content from someone else and you're speaking. Because in international speech contests, you are not taken outside the room. You will be there when the other speakers are speaking.
Ah, okay. Mm.
All contestants will be there. So
Mm.
it would be very strange if you're going to use the same content.
Okay, next.
If you're using a same kind of topic like mental health and all that, so that can also be overlapping of emotions or the feelings or the thoughts.
It is very rare two speakers will speak the subject you're telling might be the same. Okay.
Yeah.
But it is very rare that for 25% of the content, the same thing two speakers will speak in the same tone, pitch, pace, and delivery, in style. So many things will be looked into, correct? It is very rare that will happen.
So what I want to ask you that if you are having a same subjects and we are actually proceeding in a same way that as a end of the speech, so that will not consider as the same speech. You're saying that the incidences, the way it is being narrated should be not more than 25% will be similar, right? That's what you're trying to say?
Yeah, because the opposition, the other contestant can protest, telling that this person copied from me.
Yeah, right.
I delivered the same content, and he can protest. He can protest because, and then the judges will look into it. Is it true? Yes, he said the same words. It's very rare that happens.
Okay.
It cannot be. There is every chance. It's true. The person just heard him tell, and he was not prepared for his speech. He added what he told. That's it. So that can be basis of protest. But usually disqualification comes if it is more than 25% only. Within 25%, you can refer to a book, you can refer to something. If it's the same topic, you can. It's very rare that the delivery style, everything will be the same. I don't think you will have to worry about that unless the person is copying that person. Yeah.
Okay. Now another point I noted. You said the time starts like verbal or non-verbal.
Correct.
Sometimes we have that tendency, thanks to TMOD or thanks to contest chair. So that can be countered, no? Because that's not a formal starting of the speech. I'm on the stage, then thanks to TMOD or thanks to contest chair. So that
will start. If you start, if you say thanks, it will start. You shouldn't. You are invited on stage. They read out they say your name. They tell the topic of the speech. They tell the topic of the speech again. They again tell your name. You leave your hand. The person you already shaked hand and you acknowledged him.
Yeah.
You've already acknowledged thanks. That's it. You shake hands. The contest chair leaves the stage. You're on stage. You're waiting. Then the first definite verbal or non-verbal communication with the audience is the start of the timing.
Okay.
Even
Yeah.
for the table topic, because I mean, in a last meeting, we got to know that for the table topic, you generally get some second before you start the your speech. So even for table topic, is it gonna be that same way?
Even for table topics. So you will be given the table topics is an impromptu speech, right?
Yeah, but I remember last, I think Saro mentioned that you normally get 20-second or 30-second to think about the topic, and then
No,
you can actually start.
you can stand on stage for a few seconds. Nobody will, without moving, you can stand on stage, you can think about it. Once you move your hands or you show a gesture, the timing will start. You
Okay.
get my point. Once you see you're given a topic, do not move. Okay, of course you can put your head down or a little up and think and all that. That's okay. No one's but if you start any kind of gesture, you understood? Or like even thinking like this, because people will think that's part of your speech. Say you're just lifting your hand and doing like this. It could be part of your speech. The timer will click on start once he sees a movement from you. Not small movement, I'm telling, something which is very definitive. That is the right word, definitive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I've got a relevant, I mean, the question on the same thing. So let's say, right, can I use my own, let's say a person is participating more than one contest. Can I use my own content from different speeches across different speech? It can be two. One is as a referral, the other one as a repeat. I'm foreseeing this happening for table topics. Let's say whatever example or story I quoted in my international speech, can I quote it back or even repeat it in my table topic? So how will that be taken or marked, penalized?
It won't be, because it's a different contest.
Okay.
As long as you don't say, as I spoke in my international speech contest, if you say that, of course, it's a problem. You shouldn't say that. If the content is the same, it's a different contest, Don't refer it to the other contestant. That's all. Be careful with referring it to another contest, another contestant, even yourself talking it, But if you're telling, 3 days back, I had a so-and-so contest wherein I spoke about this, there's nothing wrong in that, of course. Yeah. But don't talk about a contestant or refer to the same contest which happened. Don't refer to it. Content, you can use the same. It's a different contest.
Okay. Okay, I have another question. So
Yes.
I was also, when I was reading the book for any other topics or even, I noticed there is a clause that says any topics or content that is being approved by the UAE Toastmasters. And then from what I understood when I checked last time, I think this is probably touching on the cultural sensitivity or taboo topics in UAE. So is that correct? If then I have a sub question for that. So in my speech, can I include any examples or anything which is considered a taboo or probably not just taboo? It is probably not a common practice. For instance, let's say talk about sperm donation, surrogacy. So surrogacy was very latest in the news in UAE. They approved a new law, but then it's not complete, like what the Western worlds do. So if I'm quoting any example that is alien to the culture of UAE or even deemed as tabooed, will I be penalized?
See, in Toastmasters International, okay, there is no such restriction that you should not speak about sex, religion, or politics. Okay. However, in UAE, we always say this, due to the sensitivity in this area, we should avoid talking about sex, religion, and politics. So it is not for Toastmasters International, but we are in UAE. We should respect it and we should avoid talking. See, nobody is going to stop you on stage, hold you and remove you, but still you will be judged based on it, because here all the Toastmasters have been, trained, or they've been going through an education session where it is clear that we should avoid such topics because it is sensitive in this region. You may fall in trouble in UAE, not inside Toastmasters, but if some, law-abiding person or some legal representative is there in the crowd and finds that you have spoken something which is sensitive to the culture of UAE, it could be a problem for you. It could be a problem for the organizers also. It could turn up. So this question, I think, it should be itself avoided, actually. There is no doubt you should not talk against the culture in UAE since we are in this land. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Toastmasters International, there is no such restriction.
Okay.
There is no, because this is only because it's in this region we are here. We should avoid.
Okay.
And no, as I told you, nobody can stop you from doing it, but you could fall in trouble. The organization could fall in trouble. Preferably don't do it. Yeah.
Okay. Because I think it's a very subjective and very gray. So when I think it
It's
depends.
not gray. It is very clear. We should avoid it.
Totally.
Yes. In UAE, we should avoid it because it is sensitive.
So for example, let's say surrogacy. So I shouldn't talk anything about surrogacy, any example or anything, right?
But what's wrong in surrogacy, actually?
Like surrogacy is not approved.
If you want to talk about it, how is it actually going against UAE? I mean, I'm not debating here, but still, if there is something which I don't know, I don't want to hear. But still, why do you feel it is wrong to talk about it actually here in UAE?
Because surrogacy is illegal in UAE, like compared to like last week, right? So let's say before that, I am supposed to talk that, or even sperm.
Are you going to say that you're going to support it and talk?
Not it's an issue. Support. If I'm quoting it as an example.
Yeah, example that it is illegal in UAE, it's okay. You're supporting them, right? You're supporting UAE. It's not like you're talking against their culture.
Okay, let me give you an example, Khaleejan. Let's say I'm going to tell a story about how it happened somewhere different parts of the world, India or something, talking about how a couple actually led a very successful life after they have got a child through surrogacy. So though like I'm not, my story might sounds like I'm surrogacy like good and all that. So I'm not saying anything about UAE and so on. So the whole concept and idea was, I have spoken about surrogacy, which is illegal here, and also it is on the positive note, which is totally different. So that was my curiosity, whether that should be like totally avoided or...
See, when you are having such a thought itself, it implies it has to be avoided.
Okay.
When you're already doubting whether you can talk about the subject over here, it has to be avoided. It's as simple as that.
Okay, then. To be honest, right? Okay, then.
It is supposed to be avoided. In another country, yes. But here, we are not here to talk, something which the country is against.
Okay, got it.
It should be avoided, yes.
Thank you.
If you have a doubt, have to be avoided. You yourself are having a doubt. You understand? People who are not involved in it, and they might wonder how come this guy is, talking so much about a topic and promoting it when UAE is against it. It's not needed. You can avoid.
Makes sense. Okay. Absolutely.
I have one doubt regarding that organizing team.
Yes, please.
So VP Education now Radhika will be joining because she's on leave.
Okay.
And again now acting VP Education, our Vijay is contesting. So now I will be. Actually, I wanted to contest, but now this time I am not contesting. So I will be contest manager or whatever that contest part.
Okay.
So me and now we already appointed DTM Alex Therin as the chief judge.
Excellent.
So now only we two know the judging panel. No other person shouldn't know. That's what you explained, right?
Correct. No one else should know. If whoever is knowing it, they should not be contesting, and the contestants shouldn't know. Nobody should know, actually. The judges should be anonymous.
Okay.
The chief judge, you can disclose the contest chairs, you can disclose the timers, you can disclose the judges and the tally counter. Of course, you will come to know in a way or the other, like, they might be carrying some files, they will be carrying the judge's ballot with them, but we shouldn't talk about it. They should be anonymous. And this, during the briefing, the chief judge will brief them also, the judges, that, okay, maybe, once they reach the venue, they shouldn't. And once the contest is over, they should not give their comments also on how the speaker, delivered the speech. They should not. Only the bottom sheet of the ballot is torn and given to the tally counter from all the judges. The tally counter he marks it on, there is a sheet for the tally counter where she adds the scoring and all that, and gives it to the chief judge. The judges have to tear the entire scoring process, what they have done. That should not be seen by anyone. That's why you should have this folders, the files should be having, closable lids, so that they keep the paper inside, so nobody sees when they are doing the marking. And there should be a tie-breaking judge. This tie-breaking judge is known only by the chief judge. The tie-breaking judge will be briefed by the chief judge, not in front of the judges or in front of the judges, but the judges will not know that the judge is the tie-breaking judge. In case there is a tie, they will look into the tie-breaking judge's scoring card and see, so that they can finalize who the winner is. Even the tally counter will not collect the ballot paper, the tone part, from the tie-breaking judge. Even the tally counter will not know who the tie-breaking judge will be. Only the chief judge will know. And you will know if you are the one who is arranging the tie-breaking judge.
Is it advisable anyway? Now all the judges will be outside the TGIS, outside the club. So other role players can be from our club. Is it that also need to get from outside the club, like a contest chair, timer, tally counter?
It's not necessary that all the judges has to be outside TGIS.
Okay.
One
It can be
or
from our club also.
One or two you can take from, because we have very, very senior Toastmasters who are very impartial.
But the thing is that all of them have mentees. If the mentees are in contesting,
still I think TGIS has people who are impartial. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I remember right, in previous contests, we've always had one or two from our club, because nobody can outmatch them.
Yes. No doubt.
Understood. There is out of the 7 judges, I think it's minimum 5 judges you need, but usually we have around 7 plus 1 tie-breaking judge, so that we have a better picture. And 2 are usually from our club.
Okay.
Even if they are the mentee, or they never take that, they will only look in the benefit of the club, basically. Yeah. You need people like that also. No, you need to know, okay, this guy is the right person to move on to the next level also, basically. Yeah.
Okay, that's all from my side.
Yeah. Any
Tulika
other
has some doubts?
Yeah, I mean, too much information for me as of now.
Okay. Pradeep is listening, or you want to ask something?
Oh, yes, I am listening everything, and since I thought I'm rejoining, so I will get a hang of everything, and let's see how it goes further.
Great.
That's good. Stay like that, Pradeep. We're going to take a picture.
Oh yeah, sure.
Turning on the camera. Yes, Tulika, I know. Thank you. Can snap a picture since
I'm in the kitchen. I should.
that's
not
okay.
do
Don't look like kitchen.
Turn the
You can
camera.
put a virtual background, no? Select some virtual background in
Yeah.
your,
Oh.
if you want.
From
No,
the
I don't know. I don't know how to do that, by
or
the
you can
way.
blur it actually. There is
But
an
it's in
option for
mobile,
it.
It is also fine. It's okay.
But
No,
it-
there is
Kitchen is also
Zoom,
fine.
there's a Zoom screenshot you can take, is it? Where only the person is seen, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, let me just take. Okay, everyone look at camera and smile. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3. Okay, that's a nice one. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
thank you. You can stop the recording now.
Yeah. Let me.
No, actually, Khaleejan, I had some doubts when we were talking about the taboo topics, where there are few very clear taboo topics which we know that which is not really within the UAE laws, but what we are speaking about, surrogacy and all, it's not that these are the taboo topics which we consider in UAE. We do speak about it. We do see in movies over here. There are a few topics where they don't even allow the movies to be released over here and all that thing. So I think there's a very thin line which we need to understand, that what exactly we can speak and all. So I think regarding that also, Abdullah, we could have a little briefing about the things, because I do feel that it's a very thin line where which is absolutely no here, and there are few things which are like we can speak about it in terms of both ways. So if we have a little clarity, that will be help us in our speech.
I think that you will come to know when you are drafting the speech and it is getting mentored. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You will get to know that you draft the speech, you get it mentored. Your mentor will definitely, because when you see the opening body conclusion, you will understand where it is getting into. The mentor will be able to advise you, okay, this is okay for delivering, or this is not okay also. Yeah. I think that is the best way, because if you just say a topic, any topic can be converted, it can go in any direction.
Yeah, right.
But when you are doubting it, see, because he doubted it, I said it is better to avoid. Yeah, I'm not much aware of the topic, but when a person is doubting, can I deliver it or not? So there should be something behind it, right? Or unless he prepares the whole speech, he gives it to me if I feel, wow, it's amazing. This is not going to hurt anyone. It's my personal opinion. It's my opinion. Yeah, when I read a speech draft, I feel it. I can understand where this is going. And 100% UAE is very liberal, actually, even if there are, many rules and all that. And in case it's not hurting their sentiments or their culture, there's nothing wrong in delivering it. In case it's an amazing speech, the content is amazing and it's inspiring and all that, nobody's going to say no. But if you doubt yourself, then there is something behind that, right? Nobody doubts their self simply.
Yeah, makes sense. Yes.
So get it mentored. Whatever speech you're planning to deliver, prepare the draft, check it, get it mentored. Not especially since it's contest, maybe not one person. You can get it mentored by 2 or 3 people also. And I think Abdullah and the ExCom will be looking into who is the prospective people, who are going to be the world champion of public speaking. You can never tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were there for the leadership conclave, any of you?
No.
Where Nisha Shivram delivered, she was the keynote speaker.
Yeah? No, that day we had something else. No? I don't know why we didn't attend that one.
Okay, she delivered her first contest in 2011. And she won second place in 2023.
Wow.
Yeah. And she never, 2011, she contested, 2012, she contested, 13, she had a break. Every year after that, she's contested. 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Every year she contested, and she now became actually the second place winner in the World Championship, actually.
Yeah.
Mark Brown spoke to her also on that day. She made it to the semifinals in 2021. So it's actually a very important event when it comes to Toastmasters, actually. And only the international speech contest goes after district. All other contest is there till district. Yeah, I think you know this, right? After
that is something new to me.
Okay. Only
we don't know anything.
Yeah. Okay. Only the international speech actually goes after the district.
Okay.
Yeah. There is basically quarterfinals, regional quarterfinals after that, the semi-finals. Then you have the finals for becoming the world champion of public speaking. You should watch their videos if possible. Last few years, like Steve Jr., Aaron Beverly, Manoj Vasudevan is there. Mohammad Katani, 2015 world champion. Dhananjay. Yeah, I think you should know Dhananjay. Yeah, he's from.
Dhananjay is he's one of the celebrity. I think his speech.
I think the moment they win Toastmasters International, they all become celebrities.
Yes. Last few years, it's very inspirational, actually. The stories
they Ghani, that was one of my favorite. Ghani and smoking and compared to the.
Mariam Ghani, you're telling? Oh, no, Katani. Okay.
Katani.
Mohammad Katani, 2015, The Power of Words. Yeah? The Power of Words was his speech, yeah. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Actually, Leadership Conclave, you can even watch the video recording is there in District 127, the keynote speaker. I think Abdullah wants to wind up and move home, go home, I guess. Yeah? Long day.
No, if we are
Stay
talking, it's okay.
You
I
stay
was
near.
thinking that during that conclave, something was there in the same day. I think maybe I